Welcome to the Shadow Work Guided Meditation on the Archetypes of Society. Find a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly. With each breath, allow yourself to sink deeper into a state of introspection and self-awareness. People are not just people. We exist within a framework, a structure divided into distinctive categories. The majority, the guardians, the predators, and the sigmas. These are not rigid boxes, but evolving expressions of the psyche. Within you, each of these energies exists in some form. Today, we're going inward to meet these aspects, to face the truth of their presence within us, and to integrate what we find. Visualize yourself standing in a huge crowd. The energy is subdued, slow-moving, detached. This is the domain of the majority. They are apathetic, docile, and malleable. They follow, not because they are weak, but because they do not see another way. Can you recall moments when you too surrendered to the flow, when you allowed yourself to be shaped by outside forces rather than forging your own path? Ask yourself, where in my life am I passive, moving without true intent? Have I ever ignored an uncomfortable truth because it was easier to do so? How does my relationship with conformity shape my choices? Breathe deeply. Accept whatever arises without judgment. When you are ready, step out of the crowd and walk forward. Before you stands another presence, rigid and alert. This is the guardian. They are driven, paranoid, and altruistic. It watches, analyzes, and protects. Can you recall times when you have been on high alert, when you felt the weight of responsibility for others, when paranoia crept in as a form of vigilance? Ask yourself, do I protect out of love or out of fear? Where have I sacrificed myself for others without balance? Has my vigilance ever turned into control? feel the guardian's presence within you. Acknowledge its strength, but also its burdens. Thank it for its service and continue onward. Now, you enter a darker space. A cold, calculating presence lingers here. This is the predator. They are vicious, cruel, manipulative, uncaring, and power-hungry. This is the part of the psyche that seeks domination, that thrives on control. We all have this within us, no matter how deeply it's buried. Ask yourself, have I ever used manipulation to get what I want? Do I take pleasure in power over others? Where does cruelty, even in subtle forms, reside in my heart? Do not turn away. Look it in the eyes. Accept that this is a part of you, not to act upon, but to understand. Only by acknowledging its presence can you ensure that it does not control you. Take a deep breath and walk forward. You arrive at the final figure, the sigma. Detached from the greater movements of society, the 𝕴𝖓𝖓𝖊𝖗 is uncaring of wider issues, yet deeply observant. It is both paranoid and relaxed, deeply thinking, but unmotivated to engage. It watches, but does not interfere. Ask yourself, where in my life do I choose detachment over engagement? Do I hide behind observation to avoid responsibility? How does my solitude serve me, and where does it limit me? Honor this presence within you. It grants you wisdom, but is it keeping you from acting? Find the balance between awareness and action. Breathe deeply and step beyond. You have met these aspects within yourself. You are not just one of them. You are all of them, shifting, changing, and growing. The majority, the guardian, the predator, and the 𝕴𝖓𝖓𝖊𝖗. They all whisper in your decisions, shape your interactions, and influence your fears and desires. As you prepare to return to waking consciousness, take a moment to reflect. Which aspect dominates your life? Which do you suppress? What have you learned about yourself today? Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. again. Feel yourself returning to your body, grounded and aware. When you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. We are all part of this intricate hierarchy, and yet we are not bound by it. You have taken the time to explore where you fit in, how these roles manifest within you, and if you wish, to shift your place in this dynamic. Reflection is the first step towards transformation. Thank you for being here, for thinking deeply about these structures and your role in them. You are amazing. You have the power to decide what comes next. With love and appreciation. Until next time.